Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining today's chair yoga and mobility for Ataxia session today. I'm excited to welcome back our fabulous instructor, Natalie Marnica from Sacred Mountain Yoga. Hi, Natalie. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me back. I'm so excited to be here again today. A little bit of housekeeping on my end. If you're newer to this practice, welcome. I really appreciate you being here. I'm going to invite you to breathe and move in a way that is in your pain-free range of motion. Now, we all may have existing aches and pains. So when we have that, we have aches and pains in the body. I invite you to move in a way that doesn't make that feel worse, doesn't increase that. Hopefully by the end of the session, you feel more calm, relaxed, and loose in the upper limbs. Today, we also are going to invite some of you who feel up to it, if you have the strength, to do a little bit of standing work. Now, it's 100% optional. We are going to do everything in the chair. The only difference is that if you're able to stand and you want to really work on that range of motion, you're going to have the opportunity to do that. That being said, you can take rest, you can take breaks at any time. There's nothing in this class you have to do. This is an invitation to move and to explore where you're at today, and then hopefully keep the mobility that we have and reduce the aches and pains and stress that we may be experiencing. So nothing you have to do. Breathe as much as you can, and then ease into the chair anytime you need a break. All right, so let's get started in our space. Make sure you have enough room to move your arms, okay? So your arms are wide and your legs are wide. If you're going to be joining us for some standing movements, we are going to be using the chair for support going to the back. So if you're in a position where you have a wall behind you or you have added support, that's great too. And then set yourself up so that you feel the most upright version of you. So if you tend to round your back and lean back, I want you to lift your spine up, walk a little bit forward with your hips, and then shift a little side to side and do a little bit of repositioning so that your sitting bones or the bony parts of your bum are closer to the seat, and the top of your head, you can even palpate it, is reaching up to the ceiling. So imagine that someone was pulling you up like a marionette. Beautiful. And then drop your arms beside you. And if at any point this is too much, you can lean back against the seat. But let's start here. Take a breath in, eyes opened or closed. And then exhale completely and just land. Feel the ground under the feet. Feel your arms resting on your legs. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through your nose or your mouth. And wherever your list of to-dos is for today, you're allowing that to be placed on a shelf onto the back of your mind for now. And then redirect your attention to this breath. Watch it come in. Watch your breath move out. Good. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose or your mouth. Beautiful. One more time. We're centering our attention into the present moment. Inhale, notice where your body expands. And then exhale, notice where it starts to relax or contract. Beautiful. Now you can practice with eyes closed if that's helpful. You can keep them open or alternate. As you inhale, make two fists, squeeze your palms together. Hold them 1, 2, 3, and then exhale, try opening your fingers as wide as your fingers can open. Inhale, close the fist. Tighten and hold 1, 2, 3, and then exhale, open your fingers. And then once they reach their full opening, try to stretch them just a little bit more from each other. Okay, so we had to work the hands, spread the fingertips. Inhale, close, tighten. You can even curl up your bicep, feel for some tension, and then exhale, open it up. Spread the fingertips apart, nice and wide. Inhale, close. Good. And then exhale, open it. Open wide, wide, wide. Okay, amazing. All right. Take your hands once they're open wide and start to wiggle your fingers. Okay, so almost like tickle fingers, but you're moving them around. That's it. No particular order, just feel them move. 3, 2, 1, and take your thumb to your first finger, make contact, breathe in. And then as you exhale, release the fingers, release your breath. Thumb to your second finger, breathe in. Hold it. And then exhale, release it. Thumb across to the third finger, make a connection, inhale. Hold it there. And then exhale, shift it away. Thumb across to the pinky, breathe in. Make a connection, and then exhale, open it up. Beautiful, good. Wiggle the fingers again, 3, 2, 1, and then give them a light shake. Okay, good. Remember, you can pause at any time. Reach your arms down to the floor beside you, make 2 fists, and then start to circle around your wrists. So let the breath keep coming in and out through the nose. Just move your wrists to the full extent. Good, and then go the other way. 5, 4, breathe, 3, 2, 1, a nice little shake off. Beautiful. Extend the elbows in front so they can rest. Hands can rest on your knees, or you can have them straight out. Either way, relax the shoulders off your ears. Try not to overstress the neck. As you inhale, make a bend. Take your hands towards your body. On the exhale, reach and extend them out. Good. Inhale towards your body. And then exhale, reach and extend it out. Beautiful. And then inhale towards. And then exhale away. Good. Your only goal here is to bend and straighten your elbow. Keep it going. Try one more. And then exhale, reach it away. Wonderful. Good. Shake the arms out beside you. Okay, now into your shoulders. As you inhale, pull them up towards your ears. Pull them back as you're holding your breath in for that couple seconds, and then exhale, lower it down. Okay, so now we're making these big rolls. Inhale, go up, pull back, squeeze, and then exhale, bring it down. Okay, so we'll be focusing a lot on your chest and your arms today. So keep feeling the places that feel bound or tight and just work gently around them with your breath, with control. I'm lifting up, attempt to pull back, squeeze your arms and elbows behind, and then exhale, lower it down. Try one more time like that and just ease into it. It's okay if it's slower or faster than me. Just squeeze, feel it, wake it up, and then exhale, lower it down. And then if you can, reverse it. Inhale, pull back, give a good squeeze. Come up with a lift, and then exhale, fold in front. Beautiful. Inhale, back with the squeeze. Come up and lift, and then exhale, round it in front. That's it. So take your time. We're reversing. Okay, our goal here is to wake up the muscles between your shoulders. So if you can do that, doesn't need to be perfect. We just need to awaken them. Pull back, squeeze. Especially this is helpful if you use a walking device and you're rounded forward a lot. One more time, pull back, lift up, bring it down. Beautiful. And then give a light shake of your arms. Okay, feel the ground under your feet. I'm going to ask you to push your legs down. So inhale, push into the floor and give your arms a stretch up. Okay, hold it for a couple seconds wherever you land. And then on your exhale, reach to the sides and bring it down. Beautiful. Okay. Our goal with this is to lengthen up your spine. Arms are your helpers. Inhale, reach up. So if there's shoulder pain or discomfort, you're going to pause before that pain or discomfort. You're going to give the range of motion that you can, without strain, and then exhale to the sides and bring it down. Beautiful. You got this. 2 more if you can. Inhale to rise and reach up. Pause for that moment at the top with your full lungs, and then exhale. Bring it down. You got it. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up, push the ground away if you can. Wonderful. And then exhale to the sides and bring it down. Good. Shake it off at the bottom. That's it. Take a full breath in. And then nice and easy, exhale, let it go. 1 more time, full breath in. And then easy, let it out. Okay, now single arm raises. See if you can lengthen the amount of air you have coming in. Hold the air in and then lower it down for 4. Okay, we're going to do this together. So when you're ready, pick a side. We're going to stay on the same arm. Inhale, reach up, breathe 1, stretch. 3, 4, hold your breath in. Good. And then exhale, go down, same count. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it rest. Okay, doesn't need to be perfect. We're just aiming at long inhales with a hold. Same side. Inhale, push down, reach up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath in. Good. And then exhale down, reach it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the arm come down. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Good job. Exhale down. 4, 3. That's it. Try to control the descend and then lower. Last one on this side. Take a rest if you need it. Breathe in, up. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. And then exhale, bring it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax. Good. Come back to a center position. Take a breath. And exhale, let it go. Okay, so each time we take that moment to break, tune back into the sensations in your body, in through the nose, out through the nose of your mouth. Okay, if you have access to moving the other arm, go for it. On your inhale, reach it up. 1, 2, push the floor away. 3, 4, hold it in. And then exhale down, same count. 4, stretch it away. 3, reach to the other side wall. 2, and then 1. Beautiful. Shake a little on the bottom. Bring some ease. Inhale up. All 5 fingers pressed together. 2, 3, 4. Fill your lungs and stretch. Yes. And then exhale, bring it down. Pain-free range. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 2 more if you can. Rest if you need. Inhale up. Keep trying to extend the amount of air that's coming into the body and then suspend that air. Hold it. And then exhale down. 4, stretch it away. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. 1 more on this side if you can. Inhale up. Good hold. And then exhale down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. Shake it off a little bit. Roll the shoulders back. Rest the palms. Take again. Inhale here. Exhale here. Okay. Now feel into your spine. So feel from your shoulders, your collarbones to your pelvis. I'm going to pivot a little to the side so it's easier to see the movements. Okay. We're going to move our body forward and back. So if you're all the way close to your chair, separate your back first. Widen your hips if that's helpful. And then hands are to your legs. So you're going to use these arms. So if you can feel, you can kind of rub the top of your thighs as you inhale. Bring your body forward, glide your arms back. Put a little pressure into your palms. Press in and pull. Good. And then hold it. On your exhale, squeeze your belly in. Round forward, glide past your kneecaps, lower the head. Okay, so we call this spinal extension and flexion. So we're trying to move your spine. Inhale forward, drag the arms back, put a little pressure on the top of the legs, feel an opening in your chest. Good work. And then on your exhale, round the back, scoop the belly button in, draw the chin down, curl into a ball. Inhale forward. So just keep feeling, can my spine go more forward? Can my chest around my collarbones get wider? Can your elbows squeeze back? Good. And then exhale, slide and round. So if you're feeling any pain or discomfort, you're going to modify that movement to meet your end range. So just as far as you can go without that pain. Inhale forward. Feel for the opening. Your goal is to move your spine. You're training your spinal muscles to work. And then exhale, slide it back. Curl, curl, curl. Release your neck and head. Inhale back to your center. And then exhale here, roll it out. 3, roll it 2, roll it 1. Okay, perfect. From here, bring your feet a little closer. Good. Take one heel as you inhale, kick it in front. Flex your toes up. On the exhale, bring it back to the floor. Okay, same leg again. Inhale, kick, tap the heel. If you need to, fix your eyes somewhere on the floor and you can aim your heel towards that spot. Okay, so up, kick, and tapping the heel, pull on your toes. See if you can get the back of your knee to stretch. And then exhale, pull it back to you. One more time. Inhale to kick out. Tap the heel. And then exhale to bring it back. Beautiful. Take a break in the center. Inhale. Let it go. Exhale. Okay, same thing on the other side if you have access. Inhale, kick. So goal is to flex your foot and feel for an extension in your knee. Squeeze. And then we're returning it back into place. 3 more. Take your time moving. It's okay if it's slower or faster than me. Good. We know how many repetitions. We're doing 4 on each side. That's it. 3. Inhale out. Pull on your toes. How much can you squeeze above this kneecap? Can you really make a mind to muscle connection with your knee? And then exhale it back. One more time. Inhale, extend out. Flex up the foot. That's it. Spread your toes. And then exhale, bring it back. Wonderful. Keep both feet rooting on your inhale. Swing your arms up if you can, whatever height they can go. Widen out your feet on the exhale, hands through your heart. Good. Land them on your legs and then start the movement forward. So again, my belly first, my chest second, and then you can stay up or the head can come down. And just watch as your head changes position. So if this causes any dizziness, you're going to just peel back your movement a little bit. It doesn't have to be this low. Inhale to rise back up. And then repeat it on the exhale, hinge. So now we're working into your lower back. We're working into the hips. Get a little bit of length there, a little bit of stretch forward. 2 more if you can. Always know that you can avoid this. You can stay up a little taller. If you feel good, you can go a little lower. You can sneak your arms down. Yeah. Okay, so there's always a way to make it easier. There's always a way to make it harder. Inhale, rise up. And then again, your option. Are you staying down halfway, middle, or full? Good job. Hands to where your legs are. As you inhale, climb back up. On your exhale, round your back and curl. So scoop the belly in, lower your chin down. Okay. Now, as you inhale, sit again forward away from your chair. This time, spread your arms wide. Okay. So now the arms are helping us even more with this opening in the front body. And then as you exhale, land your palms, bring them together. Beautiful. Again, like that. Inhale, pull, heart forward, arms wide. Good. And then exhale, back together. Good. Inhale forward, arms wide. Good. Open up your fingertips, spread them wide, wide, wide. And then exhale, bring it back together. Beautiful. Try one more time. and keep your shoulders down. So let's find it. Inhale, pull back. Can your shoulders come down? Can your elbows bend just a little bit so you're focused in between your shoulder blades? That's it. And then exhale, bring it back together. You're welcome to pause here. If it feels good, interlace your fingers and then round your back and press. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Release the arms, roll them out. Okay, really good. Take your hands when you're ready, walk your feet in, scoop up underneath one side leg. Now here you can rest. You can always keep your foot down. If it feels good, you can lift it up. Okay, so you're here starting or you're here starting. Either way, we're focusing on our foot. So flex the toes up a lot. As you breathe in, kick your heel out. Squeeze above your knee, hold it 1, 2, 3, and then exhale, draw it back in space. You can rest it or lift it. Inhale, kick it away, reach it out. Squeeze and hold 1, 2, 3, and then exhale, bring it back to rest or to lift. Okay, so if you need a break, you're going to take it. If you can repeat this, we're going for 2 more. Inhale out, kick, squeeze. Try to pause at the end range and then bring it back with control, either to the rest or to a lifted position. 1 more. Inhale, kick it out. Squeeze. Okay, now, if it feels good to you, again, big if, release your arms and try to maintain that leg. If it still feels good to you, try to pulse it. 5, 4, it's a lot of work. 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. You can tap it or you can wiggle it. That's it. Either way, take some of the strain out of that leg. Bring it down to the earth. Reposition in your chair. Get tall. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Okay, if you're able to, inhale, circle your arms up, add in a big spinal stretch. And then exhale, palms through your heart. And then to the other leg. So take your time, scoop up underneath. Maybe you're resting here today. Maybe the leg lifts today. Again, 4 reps and we hold it. When you're ready, take a breath in, kick your foot out, big squeeze above your knee. 1, 2, 3, and then exhale, guide it back. Maybe it's resting, maybe you're lifting it. Okay, so feel it out, shoulders down. Inhale, extend the leg out. Just think of slow and as deliberate of movements as you can muster up, down or lift. Good. Breathe and extend. So again, you can go faster, you can go slower. We're extending the leg out and bringing it towards us. 1 more, and then you'll have an option here. So you can stay outstretched, lift the back up, keep squeezing above the knee. If you want the challenge, try separating the arms. If you want more challenge, this leg is going to move like a unit, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. You can tap it or you can give it a hug and wiggle it. Good. Just calm your exhales. Take the foot down to the earth. Inhale, reach and stretch up. Beautiful. Exhale, hands through the heart. Option to bend forward. So if it feels good, widen your legs and then spill it forward. You can stay up, shoulders above the hips, in line, or head below. Take 1 big breath in and a nice long exhale out. Wonderful. Okay. And then hands to where your legs are. When you're ready, inhale, rise up. On your exhale, round your back, find that curled movement. Okay. And then inhale, take your body forward, your arms open. So feel for a widening. Feel for an opening. And then exhale, tap your hands, bring them back to your center. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale here. Okay, keep resetting your focus. In center, breathe. Breathe out. Okay, if it's in your range, narrow the feet just a little bit. They don't have to be all the way, they can be, but you're just bringing them a little closer. Okay, and then take 1 hand, cross the body, you're resting on your knee, other arm is behind you. Okay, so here we're going to move 1 arm in a circle pattern. So if there's immobility here, Only go as far as this arm allows and then move in that range. Okay, so we're looking for a circle pattern. Inhale, reach your arm up. So we're finding first our pain-free range up. Now, once you've established that, exhale, turn your arm back, your head back, and your chest, and then down and back. Inhale again, go up. Okay, so find where, even if you have to bend here. So again, I'm going to give multiple options, but feel you're rotating as you're coming down into this loop pattern. So imagine if you had a marker or a crayon, you were drawing a circle on this wall. You're lifting, reaching back, big circle, and then bring it down. Good. One more, up, reach back, find your circle pattern, squeeze, and then bring it back to center. Good. Pause in your center. Good. Switch sides. Opposite hand to the knee. Other arm relaxes here. When you're ready, inhale, reach up. Again, if you want the analogy of holding something to draw, exhale, circle behind your body and then bring it down. Okay. If the shoulders like impinged here, maybe you're here, turning and then reaching your trunk around the block. Okay, so take your time to find the range that's suitable and then focus on your breath as you're moving. Let the inhales guide you in and the exhale soften you out. What can you relax as you're spinning? Very good. And then come back to your center, separate the feet, roll the shoulders, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now bring your palms up like you're holding a big beach ball. Drop the weight of your shoulders. Now, again, between your shoulder blades is our focus. When you're ready, inhale, pull your body first through. So first, can my spine move? Second, can my arms squeeze? Shoulders down, elbows back, hold it. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, tap the fingers. Very good. Again, inhale, pull back. Squeeze and hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, tap your fingers. We have 2 more like that. So take your time. Inhale, wake up the middle back, move your spine more forward. That's it. Stick your chest out. Good. And then exhale back to your center. 1 more if you can. Inhale, pull, squeeze, hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, interlace the fingers if they'll come together. Round your back and push. That's it. Squeeze your belly in, lower the neck and head. And then inhale, rise up and reach up. On your exhale, separate, come down. Okay, roll it out. 3, roll it out. 2, and 1. Give a good shake off. All right, really good. Okay, super proud. So take your time, feel the body's adjusting to all these movements. Now head to toe. Inhale, push down, reach up. Tallest version of you for now. Exhale, palms through the heart, rest them on the legs, lean the weight forward, lengthen into your back. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, round and curl. Okay, now 3 times. Forward and back. Inhale, pull. Chest open, shoulders back. Move your spine away from the back of that chair. And then exhale, back to heart. 2 more. Find it on your next breath in. So as you're getting ready to breathe, move your body and squeeze your arms back. We want to go the opposite way of rounding forward. And then exhale back to your center. You got it. 1 more time. Inhale to pull back. Good. Lift up through the chest. And then exhale back to your center position. Amazing. Inhale here. Exhale here. Okay, really good. Okay, so bring your feet in a little closer. We're going to go through the movements that we're going to repeat standing. We're going to do them all together sitting, and then we're going to repeat them a second time. If you want to do them standing, you can. If you want to stay seated, you're going to repeat them. So feet underneath your hips or hip width apart. Okay, palms can be down or by your sides. Okay, so on your inhale from here, push the ground away, lift your heels, option for your arms to lift up. Okay, so here I'm looking for calf muscles and arm and leg coordination. On the exhale, lower down for 4, 3. Can you synchronize the heels and arms coming down? 2. And then we land flat. Beautiful. Inhale, push the ground away, reach up. Squeeze. And then exhale down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Okay, again, 2 more. Inhale, push the ground away, reach. Hold. That's it. Feel the energy through your body. Exhale. 4, 3. Calculate the movements. 2. Try to keep them synchronized. 1. Inhale, rise. And reach. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Good. Give the feet a little tap. Very good. Okay. Now widen the feet a little bit wider than your waist is. Okay. So this is important here. We're going to keep, I'm going to turn a little to the side. So for this angle, okay, we're going to mimic a squatting position. Okay. So if I was squatting from standing, it's a heave, it's an up and down, but because we're sitting, it's going to be more of a forward, a push, and a back. So take your hands, press them on the outside edges of your legs, and then feel into your feet. Can you push down and then into your hands? So if I'm pushing my knees into my hands, I want my hands to resist it. I want to feel my legs have to do something to stay here. Okay, so I want to encourage you to resist this movement. Inhale, bring your chest forward, keep the spine long. Exhale, push it up and sit up straight. Good. Inhale, go down. Keep driving your knees into your hands into your knees. And then exhale, drive back up. Okay, so imagine, again, I'm not rounding forward, I'm lengthening. So I'm moving from my pelvis, my core is engaged. I'm keeping the back of my head in line with my low spine, and then I'm driving off the floor, pushing into the feet. 1 more. Inhale, go down. Resist, 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 and then exhale, drive back up. Amazing. Good. Walk the feet in, give them a light tap off. Okay. And then legs are going to step wide. Actually, bring them together first before we step wide. We're going to step to the side and back together. Okay. So from here, take one leg, inhale, step, tap it to the floor. You can even lean some weight on it. Exhale, bring it back to the start. Walk, step, and back to the start. Good. Step out, land, feel your foot, push the weight back to your center. Again, step, land, push the weight back to your center. Same thing on the other side. Step to the side, land, push yourself back to your center. Okay. So we're training the leg to go from one side, lateral movement, back to the other, to the side, step, and center. 1 more, to the side, step, and center. Okay. And then both legs step wide. Inhale your arms up. On the exhale, lower, shoulder blades down your back. 1. Inhale, reach up. Shoulders back and down. 2. 1 more time. Inhale up. Shoulders back and down. 3. Pause here. Now you can stay here or tap one arm to your leg and then find a side bend. Can you reach from your hip to your fingers? Good. Pull it back so it's comfortable in your neck. Breathe. And then exhale, bend to the side. Breathe. Exhale, bend to your side. That's it. Beautiful. 1 more time. And again, you can regress this. You can be higher up, but we're looking to see, can we mobilize around your hip, your lower back, and your rib cage? That's it. Stretch and breathe. When you're ready to come out, pull it back, release your arms, reset. Good work. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, last side. Breathe in, open arms. Breathe out, elbow goes to your other leg. Okay, inhale here. We reach, we're finding a lateral bend. And then exhale, we're pulling it back up. Breathe in, reach. Find your lateral bend. And then exhale, pull it back up. And again, this is a short range of motion. So again, if you have to be here or resting, make it work for you. You know your body better than me. I'm just here as a guide. So feel it out. Inhale and exhale. If you can hold it, hold it. 3, 2, 1, pull back. Wonderful. Come back in. Step one leg, step the other leg, wiggle it out. Okay, so that's our little flow of standing. So if you want to do that again, come to the back of the chair. Otherwise, we're starting here, same form with heel raises. So take your time, and you can always use the wall behind. Okay, so I'm going to use my chair as support. If you need the wall, you could be close to the wall with your chair here. If you have 2 chairs, you could bring one on either side of you. All right, but you want to find something with stability. Okay, so I'm going to pivot so you can see my body better. Eye gaze one spot. So now fixate, especially if you're standing. Eyes become very important. So look at one thing that's not moving in front of you. If you're sitting, keep the same formation in your legs. As you inhale, reach your heels up. Sitting folks, both arms again. Standing folks, one arm if you can. Good. And then exhale, lower down. 4, 3, synchronize it. 2, 1. Good. Same arm. Inhale, reach up, push the floor away. Breathe and squeeze. Good. Eyes forward, feel above your kneecaps, and then down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Again. Inhale, push down, reach up. Hold. And then exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Swap the hands and again, switch sides. Inhale, go up. So again, if you're sitting, your heels are lifted high, your arms are reaching. And then synchronize the descend. 4, 3, good work. 2, 1. Eyes in front. 2 more. Inhale up. Reach and stretch. And then exhale down. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. Push the ground away. If you want that moment at the top, if you want to challenge your balance, you can see how much weight you can let go of. Good. And then lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Roll the shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay. Open up the legs wider than your waist. Okay. If you're standing, the same thing. So remember, if you're sitting, your hands are here. You're pushing in and bringing your body up. Okay. So your back line. If you're standing now, we're going to heave. We're going to bring our bums closer to the floor, not towards it, but in that direction. Okay. So hands can hold the chair, or one arm can be in front of you, pull the shoulder back. So here we want to tear apart the floor. So squeeze your bum, squeeze your belly to start. And then as you inhale, do the first one without hands, sit down. Imagine there was a chair behind you, feel your legs, and then exhale, drive up, squeeze it at the top. So glute squeeze, belly squeeze, chest tall. Inhale, sit. Again, if you're forward, you're leaning forward, pushing against the outer knees. Exhale, drive up. We want to feel the legs do something. We want to wake them up. Inhale, sit back. Good work. Find your squat. Exhale, drive up, squeeze. Tighten through the glutes, tighten through the belly, pull your shoulders down. Imagine each time you were getting taller. Inhale, go down. And then exhale, reach up. If you can, repeat this 2 more times. Inhale, we're doing more reps than in the seated version. So take your time, take rest if you need it. Inhale down, use your body. Exhale, drive it up and squeeze. Beautiful, good. And then step your feet closer together, not right too close, but just closer. Inhale here. Exhale. Reset, inhale. And exhale. Okay, so if you're sitting, your goal is to step one leg away and bring it in on one side. If you're standing, same goal. We're going to transfer weight. So get your hands fixed, your eyes fixed, your posture up. Inhale, step over to your side. Doesn't have to be big. Shift the weight into your leg and then push yourself back. Okay, that's it. Inhale, step, land, push it back. Good. 3, step, land, push it back. Use as much of your hands to this chair as you need it. Step, land, push it back. That's it. 2, step, land, press back. 1, step, land, hold that step. Inhale, one arm up. On the exhale, try to bend to your side. Good. Hold 3, hold 2, and then 1. Lift back to center, take your leg, step it together. Beautiful. Both hands to the chair if you need to. If you're more balanced, you can be here. Same thing on the other side. Step, land, come back. Okay, for 6. Inhale, step, land, push the floor away as you come back. You can even look to where you're stepping if you need to. Feel that leg and then push yourself back together and try to straighten your trunk. Step, land, come back and straighten the trunk. Good. 3 more. Push off the ground. 2, doesn't need to be a big step to be helpful. So even if it's just a millimeter to the side, counts as a step. That's it. 1 more time. Step. Bring it back. Beautiful. And then as you step out, hold. Inhale, other arm up. Hold on to the chair if you need to, or arm beside your leg. Find your lateral bend the other way. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. On the exhale, step it in. March a little on the spot. Okay, have a seat into the chair. Good job. We're just doing a little bit of standing this week. We'll see how the feedback goes. We might add in more next session. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and then here, widen through your legs. We're going to start in the same position. So I'm repositioning the pelvis for the spine. Can you get your spine long? Arms beside you. Inhale here. Slow and smooth exhale. Inhale. Slow and smooth exhale. Okay, now feel the legs get wide. Inhale your arms up, reach them up. Good. Now exhale here. Keep pulling your knees back. Slide your shoulder blades down your back and squeeze. 1. Inhale up. Exhale, shoulders back and down and squeeze. 2. Inhale up. Exhale, shoulders back and down, squeeze. 3. That's it. Beautiful. Inhale to reach. Exhale, back and down for 4. 1 more time. We'll try to hold it. Inhale up. And then exhale, squeeze your arms back. Can you allow a broad chest, wide legs, belly contracted? Stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlace your hands on the exhale. Round your back. Push it out. Squeeze the belly in. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms up. Whatever pain-free range you have, hold. And then exhale, separate, come down, roll it out. Very good. Very nice. Okay, and then nice and easy. Crawl your feet in a little bit. Lift the heels up, wiggle your knees in and out. Okay, and then feet can be separate or together. This is helpful too for more core contraction, but if this is not comfortable, slightly separate. Take the fingertips pointing towards each other, drop your shoulders. Inhale here. On the exhale, try to bring one elbow back behind you. Inhale to center. Roll the shoulders down. Now, same elbow, pull it back. Stay on the same side. See if you can map that into your spine. Inhale to center. Drop the shoulders. Good. Exhale, rotate through your core. Nice work. Inhale to center. And then exhale, find the rotation. Now you can stay here. If you're more comfortable, you can take hand to the outer knee, other arm to the chair beside you. Breathe in, get tall, and then on the exhale, rotate. That's it. Just try to find that light twist through the spine without causing pain or strain. So back out if you need to. 3. Keep breathing. 2. And then 1. Roll into center. Give some easy rocks. Good. Okay, very good. Last side. fingertips to each other when you're ready. We're going to do 4 repetitions on this side. So if it's faster, go ahead. If it's slower, you know the drill. Inhale. On the exhale, guide your elbow back. 1. Inhale to center. Exhale, elbow back. 2. Inhale to center. That's it. So we're priming this up. We're asking the body to kind of revisit it to see if we can get even just a millimeter more movement out. Drop the shoulders, spiral. You can stay here and breathe if you'd like to. Hand can go to your outer knee, other arm can go to the chair or your armrest. Breathe in and then exhale, rotate. Stay tall and try to spiral through your heart. Hold 3, 2, 1. Come back to your center. Good. Feet can be as wide or narrow as you feel comfortable. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale your hands down. Land them on your legs and then shift the weight forward. Now here you can stay. You can bring your elbows down. If it feels good, you can bounce a couple times. And then if it feels like you want more of a leg stretch, you can bring your belly to your thighs. Your arms can go in front, to the side. They can even scoop up underneath like a hug and feel for length in your back. Option for your head to drop. So I like to give lots of things because the whole goal is to stretch your back. So however you need to do that, you don't have to force it. You don't have to have your head this low, but find a way that your lower back feels like it's evenly stretching. Allow for a long exhale. Wonderful. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. And then 1. Hands to where your knees are. On the inhale, rise up. On your exhale, slouch at the top and round. Inhale, take the heart forward, your arms open again. So peel your chest open, spread the fingertips. You can wiggle them. And then exhale, if it's comfortable, you can bring 1 knee up. Good. And then lower it down and repeat. Inhale, open. That's it. Keep focusing behind your shoulders and then exhale it in. Good. And then inhale, open. On the exhale, give yourself a hug. Lean forward, cross like an X shape so you can feel one arm over the other. Reach and pull. That's it. That's it. Reach and pull. And then switch arms. Reach and pull. Yeah, really good. And then release it. Ease back into your chair in a way you feel supported. So now you can go all the way back. You can shift down and more of like a slouchy posture. All that matters is that your body's in a position that you can take some load off. You can relax a little bit. Okay, so take a few moments and make adjustments into your legs and your arms. If it feels good, you can close your eyes. Inhale here. And then really slowly exhale. Drop your arms, your legs, your neck, and your head. Wonderful. That's it. Soften into the seat. Now the focus is on your breathing. In through the nose. Try to exhale as well through the nose, but slow. Relax your shoulders, your elbows, through the wrists and your palms. Good. Breathe in. And hold. And then exhale, we soften, relax your hips, your thighs, your knees, all the way down your ankles and your feet. Slow and smooth breath in. And then exhale, slow, relax your upper back, your middle back, into your lower back and hips. With each inhale, just noticing where your body expands and how slowly it can expand. And then exhale, soften into rest. Relax your eyes, relax your jaw. Relax around your cheeks. Allow your eyelids to get heavy. And for the next few minutes, focus on your own breath rhythm. Can you observe the breath as it comes in? And observe the breath as it comes out? Can you give yourself a few minutes of rest so that your body and your brain can absorb that last hour or so of movement? Can you keep your exhales soft and gentle so that your body continues to relax? So even if you hear sounds and your thoughts like to take you other places, just notice it and come back. Can I come back to the present moment? How the breath comes in and slowly letting it out. Good. Keep softening, keep slowing down. Just notice the breath. You may notice sounds or sensations. Just watch everything. Observe the rise and fall of all the different activities of the mind and the senses. Very good. And then as you feel ready, give a little bit of wiggles to your fingers and your toes. And you're welcome to stay longer. If you need a rest and chill out, please do so. Take your palms together and then give them a light rub. And they feel nice and warm. Cover over your eyes and just let your head rest in your palms. Really block out the light. And then as you feel ready, bring your hands back down into the center of your chest. Good. Take one more big breath in. And as you exhale, bow to your own effort. So really thank yourself for showing up. Thank you so much for being here with me. It's always my pleasure to teach, and have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Namaste. And I'll come closer, see if there's any questions.
That was another great session, Natalie.
Yay. Yeah, so question time. So there's one in the chat from Carol. My legs are tight 24 hours. What can I do to relieve them? A few things. So I don't know why your legs are tight all the time, but if you find that they're tight, especially when you wake up in the morning, say you're laying in your bed, you just start to extend your heel and pull back a little bit. Okay, so just start with basic extensions, just moving forward and back in space. Okay, and then after you do that a few times, you can hug your knees in and you can kick them up to the ceiling. So what that looks like laying down, I'll just do a quick demo, is if I was in a bed and I'm here, maybe I bring my feet down to support the back, and then I'm sliding and sliding back. Okay, so this is like leg movement with no strain in the body. And then I would move up. If that felt good, I might move into extending here and coming back, here and coming back, and then maybe doing some mobility before I even got out of bed. Okay, and then roll to the side. And then as you're coming up, then you can do more movements. But the basics of leg extensions are going to be a good place to start generally. So let me know how it goes if you try that.
Great suggestion. Lots of things used in the chat.
Yeah. Aw, thank you. Oh, some people I know Koi. Hi. And I think I saw Sharon on here. So I know you too. So yay.
We have a couple of hands raised.
Yeah, sure. But there's one in the Q&A. Feel my legs are tight when walking down the stairs. Okay. So tightness in the legs generally, we do a lot of leg extensions because this is the basic movements that we have available in the legs, also side to side. So if you're experiencing tightness on a regular basis, I would say look at the habits that you have around when you're getting up or when you're moving. Do you have any movements that you do regularly? Because that's going to really be the determining factor of how tight you feel. You keep exposing the tissues to that. So if you're not already doing like 5 or 10 minutes of mobility when you wake up, I highly recommend doing that, because that's going to set the tone of your muscle length for the day, and it's going to just give you a better baseline. So again, I will always generally say more moving is better than less moving. Especially like if you're waiting for like a weekly class, like that's too long. We shower mostly every day or every other day. So think about your movement practice like that. You want to loosen and move your joints and your ligaments and everything regularly as much as you can tolerate in your pain-free range.
Martha was able to unmute.
Oh, yay. Okay, Martha.
Shoot. Oh, just thanks.
Aw, you're so welcome. What particularly do you find helpful in this session? Is there anything that came to you? Or?
Just all the stretching, which I do a fair amount of also, but.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And then again, this is like, we're doing like full body movements, and we have an hour dedicated to it. So like not every day do we have an hour dedicated. Sometimes we're going to do what we can in 20 minutes and 30 minutes.
Is there a way to get on these at the website, past sessions?
Yes, they are on YouTube. So the NAF has a whole YouTube playlist with all of our yoga sessions already loaded up, and this will be there hopefully next week.
Exactly.
Any of them are nice.
Yes, and they're all different. So I have some people that like focus on specific episodes. They will email me and say, I love this class and I do this class a couple times a week. So you might find like your greatest hits of classes that you like that feel good in your body. So I would explore them and see which ones really land for you.
And I've just popped the link in the chat to our webinars page.
Yay.
Thanks, Martha.
Yeah, thank you, Martha.
Well, it looks like we're at time. Our next session is on November 12th. So we hope to see as many of you as possible back for that session.
Yes, and I'm taking requests. So if it's our last class for the year, so email Lori if you want me to focus on something particular. I love requests. So tell me what you want me to work into practice, and I will do that for you.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Natalie. These sessions are so helpful. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.